Ever since I found out that I was being monitored, I've had a niggling fear in the back of my mind at all times. I actually expected the FBI to walk through my front door at any minute. My first advent into activism against gas drilling was to write a letter to the editor of the local paper. But then I was on Facebook, and if anybody came up and said, hey, this is a great thing, I challenged them and said, this is why it isn't. The effects of gas drilling to Factoryville are not very great yet. Factoryville is in a little valley in between a couple of mountains. Everything flows downhill. Whatever happens up the hill from me is going to end up affecting my groundwater. It is going to end up affecting the Tunkhannock Creek, which is right across the street from my house. And that creek is an absolutely gorgeous creek, and I'm waiting for it to be destroyed. And it will be, because that's what's happened in Dimac. Dimac, Pennsylvania is about 12 miles from here. It has approximately 110 wells in a 9-mile radius. And virtually all the groundwater has been contaminated. Most people in the community are somewhat unaware of how drastic it's going to get here. Someone leaked to me the Pennsylvania Intelligence Bulletin, and I saw in the bulletins my words that were taken directly from my blog, and it was verbatim what was on the blog for the month of August. The thing about the bulletins that I noticed was that we were lumped right in there with some seriously bad people. It would be Al-Qaeda, anti-drilling activists are going to the Cabot picnic. And then my friend decided to put some of it online. And then 2 days later, I got this message from James Powers from the Office of Homeland Security, who clearly mistook me for a pro-drilling activist and told me that I shouldn't put things like this online, that they wanted to keep it in the hands of the Marcellus Shale company stakeholders and out of the hands of those who would foment dissent against those same companies. That line, all by itself, is one of the most abhorrent things I could have gotten out of this. This man, who was a government representative, admitted to me that the Office of Homeland Security for Pennsylvania was collecting information about anti-drilling activists and sending it to the gas companies. Senator Lisa Baker asked me if I would testify at a hearing on the matter. When I testified in Harrisburg, the ACLU represented me to make sure that the testimony that I gave could not be taken out of context. For the first time in my life, I do not feel secure in my home. I worry that what I say on the phone is being recorded. I wonder if my emails are still being monitored. I am afraid that now that Homeland Security knows that I am anti-drilling, that I have managed to force the resignation of James Powers, Homeland Security Director, that even more attention is being paid to what I say, and that if I have too many things taken out of context, that Homeland Security will just be able to walk right in my door and take me away. And I really feel that my First Amendment rights have been thoroughly thrown out the window.